I'm honestly surprised that no one really reported on this, because what I'm about to tell you right now is kind of old news, like news from a couple of months ago, but I guess it just never got brought up. Don't know why that would be, but it's not good. Like, it's a very negative thing that's happening right now. So basically, what's happened right here, I'll start with the backstory. So we had the Sonic Symphony way back on the 30th anniversary, and everybody loved it. It was really good, and I think on that day, Sega's eyes were like suddenly opened with dollar signs because they realized, oh crap, we can do more with our music. People really like the music because their Symphony got more views than the Sonic Central presentation with all the biggest new Sonic news. So I think Sega's finally like realized the potential of Sonic's musical career. So ever since then, they've been trying to get that stuff on Spotify, for example. They're promoting Team Sonic Racing Mobile with classic Sonic, and they're specifically like shouting out the music. And then if you've heard the music in the game, they actually got back Johnson Knight and the Sonic Adventure music experience just to make one track, which was actually Beyond the Speed of from Sonic Runners. It was a remix of that done by Johnson Knight, and it was pretty fantastic, I can't lie. But it's really weird that they would go out of their way to do something like that. Really weird. I thought maybe, what if they're planning to add this to the original Team Sonic Racing as part of that like 30th anniversary pack? But that 30th anniversary thing already released, and it literally is just an art book and nothing else. So really weird. So basically what I'm trying to say is Sega has realized the power of music, the power of Sonic the Hedgehog music. And that's where we get into today's topic. So on KHinsider, Sega actually took down all of the music on that site from Sonic. All Sonic music on that website is officially gone. And that's, that's understandable. You don't want people not paying for your own music. I totally get it. People work hard on the music. You should buy it, duh. But here's where it gets bad. They took down music for Sonic before and after the sequel on that website, music that they don't legally own. Now, I understand 1,000,000,000% that they would take down remixes, for example, like in Sonic after the sequel for one of the special stages, I believe there was a Radical Train remix from Sonic 06. I really liked it, but stuff like that, I totally understand taking that down. That's fair, it's their music, I guess, so yeah. But that's not all they did. They took down everything, which I think is pretty bullshit. They took down compositions that are completely not theirs at all, and they just said, take it down, because it had the Sonic before and after the sequel logos on them, despite the fact they're not being sold at all. They've never been made for profit, ever, ever, ever. So they just started taking down that music, and what I find really weird about this is that Sonic is one of the brands that laughs at people like Nintendo for all of these fan games and cease and desists. Sonic laughs at people like this, and Sega's now doing the same thing. Now, this is only one website, KHinsider. I don't know if they've done it anywhere else. They probably have. They've probably tried to scour the internet for places with Sonic music and just take it down. And again, I understand that. When you take down the fan music, that's bullshit. They don't really own fan music, And like, even if they are remixes, like, if they're not selling them for profit, then what's the problem? As if someone's gonna listen to a Green Hill Zone remix and think, oh, now I don't want to buy the Green Hill Zone music? No, that's not how it goes at all. And I don't like the precedent that this sets, that Sega becomes way more protective of Sonic than ever before, because honestly, Sonic is in such a terrible garbage state right now, like the worst it's ever been. For me, the worst it's ever been. The only thing that Sonic has going for him right now is the fans. Honestly, Sonic doesn't deserve the fans, if I'm gonna be real. And that's all we've got. The fan games, all the fan-made art, the music, everything. Fans are so passionate about Sonic, that'll never stop. Ever. And if Sega tries to take that away, then we truly have nothing. Then we truly have zilch for Sonic. So I really hope they don't start going down this road. It just annoys me too, because Sonic before and after the sequel music is fantastic. As far as I know, it's still on YouTube. It's still on YouTube for you to listen to. But as far as KHinsider, it's gone. It's just gone. That is really bad. I don't even think Nintendo music is gone from KHinsider. I mean, I guess that's because Nintendo doesn't sell a lot of their music, which is really dumb when they remove it from YouTube and they don't sell it themselves. That's the big issue, isn't it? Nintendo music is really good. we want it, but they never sell it officially. Like, one of my favorite soundtracks as of late was Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. I thought the remixes were fantastic, and Nintendo have decided to never release it ever. And that's probably more of a monolith decision, I suppose, because they did release Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and it was great. And they also released the Torna soundtrack, and they also released the original soundtrack and the Xenoblade X soundtrack, but not Definitive Edition. Really bizarre. But I think it's also really funny considering the fact that just a few months ago, Metal Sonic's render, like a random fan-made Metal Sonic render, was stolen for Sonic Ultimate. And in the game's files, there were other renders. I believe there was one for Super Sonic that was also stolen. It was never ended up being actually used, but it was still there in the game's files upon release. So it'd just be very hypocritical of SEGA. So the reason I'm really making this video is just kind of I mean, it's not really a warning per se, but you guys should know that this is something that's on SEGA's minds now, taking down fan creations. So that is something that may start beginning now, or beginning, should I say, a couple months ago when this actually happened. Now, I don't have physical proof, by the way, that the Sonic Pro and After Sequel soundtracks are on there. I never got time to check there before the time, but I'm 99% confident that they are. My friends told me that they were definitely on there. Friends that I absolutely trust. So I believe them. I believe them. And KHinsider even says that they were forced to take down fan music as well, and that would be Sonic before and after the sequel, so it makes sense, I believe it. So in the future, if there's any sort of Sonic fan game, or there's like Sonic fan albums that celebrate the music of Sonic, don't be surprised if Sega tries to take them down now. That seems to be the path that they're going through. The only reason I can think of is just they're really money hungry, because Colors Ultimate locked behind the Planet Wisp remixes behind a $5 paywall, despite the fact that all the other music was in the game, and I thought that was really pathetic. That's really bad. That's just so money hungry. Super Monkey Ball had this issue too, where its original soundtrack was locked behind a paywall. You have to pre-order the game, or you can buy the DLC separately. If Sonic was in such a good spot, and this game was so good and it was selling so well, Sega wouldn't need to do stuff like this, so I don't think it's a good sign that they have to resort to doing it. The Planet Wisp remixes remind me of the Super Sonic situation with Forces, you know? And they told us that they learned from that, and we're told it's the new Sega, blah 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 blah, and then you repeat it for Colors Ultimate. So it's really disappointing to see. And if I seem like I'm being overly antagonistic right here, it's just, I'm kind of done with Sonic, you know? I'm kind of done putting up with its crap. Like, I'm not gonna hold back anymore. Like, Colors Ultimate was one of the biggest crap shows I've seen for Sonic ever. I would easily put it alongside the likes of 06, Sonic Boom Rise Alert, easy, easy, easy. Sonic Genesis. Makes me depressed as a Sonic fan to have to say that, you know? Well, that's just, I guess that's just how it is. But let me know your thoughts. I mean, I would hope that you guys would believe that Sega taking down fan work is dumb. I hope you would agree with me. And while they are technically allowed to do it, they have been laughing at other companies for doing it. So it'd be very hypocritical. And it's not like remixes are going to take away from sales, you know? So it's really dumb. I think it's really, really dumb. So, I hope you guys agree with me on that. And if not, I'm probably never ever going to agree with you in a million years. But let me know why you think that remixes from other people would in fact make Sega lose sales in the comment section below. Thank you for tuning into this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out, my dudes.